And then I'm like, it's my time to do my thing. I mean, not just the months I've been training, the years I've been training, it's my time to...
Just needed to make sure, he's got a lot of business. He's wanted to clear that, get on with other projects and get those things.
Anthony Joshua calls out Tyson Fury after the Jake Paul fight and sends a stark warning. He's making it crystal clear after dismantling Jake Paul he's coming for Fury next. Joshua's words drip with menace, showing he's not just aiming to compete. He's ready to dominate, crush opposition, and prove he's the undisputed heavyweight king. Fury better take note.
Spirits are good, actually. Prepared for this, so it's not like taking time out of my schedule. Fits in well. And another day, another lion in the jungle, another lion.
AJ's statement is pure fire. He's not just preparing to beat Jake Paul. He's declaring himself the predator in the heavyweight jungle. Every word oozes confidence. He's ready to dismantle anyone who stands in his way. Tyson Fury, take note. Joshua is coming. Hungry and unstoppable. And he's already signaling that the next target is you.
Yeah, he's looking good, man. He's looking good. Everyone's in good spirits because big time boxing is back. After this massive pandemic and this issue that we had.
Simon Jordan nails it. Joshua taking on Jake Paul is just a warm-up. The real story is Fury. Everyone knows Joshua's ambition isn't satisfied with just one high-profile win. He's checking off every challenge on his path. Knocking out Paul sets the stage, and Fury better be ready for a merciless, career-defining clash.
I'd like to see him knock Jake Paul into the next belt, but in the reality of what I think it's worth, no. I mean, I am moderately interested in seeing him fight Tyson Fury, because I think it's the only boxer.
Tyson Fury's words drip with confidence in Jake Paul, but they're also a challenge to Anthony Joshua. Fury paints a picture of AJ as past his prime, suggesting the younger, rising Paul could dominate. But Joshua has proven time and again that experience, power, and ring IQ aren't easily dismissed. Fury's comments only add fuel to Joshua's fire. He's ready to crush Jake Paul and prove that his championship edge is still razor sharp.
I think Jake Paul knocks him out.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why so? What impresses you about Jake Paul?
I just think Jake Paul would knock AJ out. I think AJ's a spent force, and I think Jake Paul's on the rise. And I like his new heavyweight.
Joshua isn't just listening, he's plotting. And Fury's doubts only sharpen his focus. Virgil Hunter's insight highlights the calculated nature behind Joshua's move. Changing teams or coaches isn't just a cosmetic choice. It's strategic, designed to sharpen him for the challenges ahead. For Joshua, every decision from training camp to game plan is about building momentum for the massive fights coming his way. Fury, Jake, Paul, Joshua isn't leaving anything to chance.
Because Tyson Fury's a fighting man. So I know Dylan White is nightmares to everybody. You never know right now. People are thinking, yes, I know how to take that boy out. It's the same shot Anthony Joshua took him out with, and Pulev took him out, Povetkin took him out with. But I just think, fight-wise, I'd leave.
Kizora's assessment is brutally clear. Jake Paul stepping in against AJ isn't just ambitious, it's dangerous. Joshua's power, precision, and experience are overwhelming for someone like Paul. The image of Paul in an ambulance isn't an exaggeration. It's a stark warning. Joshua is set to dismantle any challenger foolish enough to step in unprepared. And this fight is shaping up as a complete statement of dominance.
Whatever happens will be exciting.
Does he have the power to knock out Joshua?
Nah, he hasn't got the power to knock out Joshua.
How does that fight end?
Jake Paul going to an ambulance, bro.
Duke McKenzie nails the harsh reality for Joshua. This isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Jake Paul might bring the hype, but in the ring, experience and raw power will dominate. The potential payout is huge. Yet, the real story is Joshua's ability to dismantle Paul at will. This fight could be a spectacle, but make no mistake, Joshua has the tools to end it brutally, sending a clear message to anyone doubting his supremacy.
It was clear if he wants to get 100 million and not even break sweat, you take the fight. Is it going to enhance his stock as the world's #1 contender? Not at all, because nobody's going to take Jake Paul seriously. But on the other hand, I don't even want to play devil's advocate. What if Joshua hurts this guy, seriously hurts this guy, and puts
Tommy Fury's blunt words leave no room for doubt. Anthony Joshua's dominance over Jake Paul would be absolute. Fury's endorsement underlines Joshua's unmatched power and precision. Even under handicap, the result is clear. Jake Paul may talk big on social media, but the reality is Joshua could finish this fight in under a minute. It's a brutal warning to Paul and anyone else thinking they can challenge AJ's heavyweight authority.
If I can beat Jake Paul, then excuse my French, what the fuck is Anthony Joshua going to do to Jake Paul? I think my dad said that AJ could beat him with his prick, and I completely will back that up. Even if AJ had a broken arm in there, it still wouldn't go.
Eddie Hearn confirms the looming clash that boxing fans have been waiting for. Joshua versus Fury is more than just a fight. It's a statement. Both men coming off lengthy layoffs adds intrigue. But Joshua's upcoming bout with Jake Paul serves as the perfect tune-up. This isn't just preparation. It's a warning shot to Fury. After dismantling Paul, Joshua will be sharper, hungrier, and unstoppable. The stage is set for a showdown that could define the heavyweight landscape for years.
Fight January or February, and Tyson Fury wants to fight before he goes back into the ring in a major fight, apparently. And I would think so as well. They've both been out of the ring for what will be over a year. Let's get this fight made back end of the summer 2026.
Spencer Oliver points out a harsh truth. Joshua's strategy is as much about business as it is about sport. Warm-up fights like Jake Paul's are lucrative but don't elevate his legacy. For Joshua, it's a calculated move. Cash in while staying active. Fans may scoff, but every fight builds momentum, sharpens focus, and maintains relevance. While it may not enhance his standing as the division's top contender, it sets the stage for a bigger showdown. Joshua is playing the long game, preparing, testing, and warning the division that after this, he's ready for anyone.
Anthony Joshua was talking about wanting warm-up fights before going into bigger fights, but look, it's prize fighting at the end of the day, and the way that Joshua will see it, and Matchroom and all the team, the fans won't like this, by the way.
I don't like it.
No, I don't like it either. But the way that Joshua will see it is as a money grab. He'll see it as an easy money grab, but at this stage of his career, is it a fight he should be...
Tyson Fury's comments drip with disbelief. He highlights the stark contrast between Joshua's opportunity and the competition Jake Paul typically faces. Fury frames it as a mismatch in experience and skill. Paul is stepping into deep waters. Fury also underlines the financial temptation Joshua resisted, choosing the more calculated fight over an easy payday. This isn't just commentary. It's a subtle critique of the business-driven decisions in boxing. Fans are being reminded that Joshua's ring choices balance risk, reward, and legacy, while Paul's rise relies heavily on spectacle and high-profile matchmaking rather than traditional credentials.
Is that a message to Anthony Joshua, because his team have been confident of getting this fight and it just seems to go far?
They are. They're a pack of bums, fighting old men, short men, no good men. He had the challenge from Deontay Wilder. He was offered $80 million to go to the United States, but he refused.
Mike Corza's announcement confirms the fight that boxing fans have been buzzing about for months. This isn't an exhibition or a gimmick. It's a legitimate heavyweight clash, and the stakes are monumental. Jake Paul is moving from the world of social media spectacle to genuine competition against a multiple-time champion. Strategically, it's a masterstroke, with a huge financial upside and massive global attention. For Joshua, it's an opportunity to reassert dominance, showcase his power, and send a statement to the division. This fight is shaping up to be both a business and sporting milestone.
Yeah, just broke the news here a couple of minutes ago that Jake Paul will be fighting Anthony Joshua next month in December in Miami. As we all know, Jake Paul was set to have an exhibition actually this Friday against Gervonta Davis in Miami on Netflix, and now he's going to fight, instead of having a fake fight, basically, I don't want to say fake fight, but an exhibition against 135 pounder. Now he's going to fight a heavyweight in a real fight, and it's a bout that was in talks earlier this year. And look, I know that...
Tony Bellew doesn't mince words, highlighting just how risky this matchup is for Jake Paul. From a professional boxing standpoint, Paul stepping into the ring with Anthony Joshua is more than ambitious. It's downright reckless and emphasizes the danger to health. Pointing out that money is driving the decision rather than strategic career planning, it's a collision of spectacle and real risk where Paul's social media fame meets Joshua's raw power and experience. Bellow's perspective reflects the boxing community's concern. This is not just a fight, it's a serious gamble. Joshua's discipline, preparation, and knockout power make this a one-sided test in a professional sense, while Paul's heart and bravado will be tested like never before. This commentary sets the tone for what could become one of the most talked about clashes in recent boxing history.
Just a gross mismatch.
Yeah.
Like, you don't understand his health is in jeopardy. So I'm not even entertaining it. I just think it's dangerous. And listen, I might have to work it, but it's just...
It's kind of ludicrous, isn't it, really?
It's insane. This boy is nuts. He's nuts, and I think he's putting his life before he's putting his life.
Eddie Hearn frames the fight as a calculated risk with an inherent warning. Anthony Joshua is a professional knockout machine, and this is not a typical matchup for someone like Jake Paul. Hearn underlines the danger, stressing that stepping into the ring with a former multi-time champion comes with serious consequences. The clash is intriguing from a business standpoint. Yet, for Jake Paul, it's a brutal test of skill, stamina, and nerve. Hearn's insights emphasize Joshua's superior pedigree. This isn't about hype or social media clout. It's about measured precision, experience, and power. Fans should understand that every jab and combination from Joshua carries real danger. The fight is compelling because of this tension, a calculated risk for Paul against a seasoned world-class heavyweight who can dismantle an opponent with devastating efficiency.